Dragon Nest 2 officially globally launched today, and we're gonna be checking it out, see what it's all about. It's an open world free-to-play MMORPG on mobile and iOS, and if you want to check it out on PC, you can check it out through BlueStacks with the link in the description below. So let's jump right into it. So we are in, and right now this game is having some wild issues at launch with people trying to log in and the servers being full. It's been a while. I haven't been able to get in for a few hours, but I had a maintenance, so hopefully I can get it and now. But the unfortunate thing is I cannot get into server 1 where some of my friends were going. Hopefully you can switch servers later on, but they've done a terrible job at the launch. But let's check out the game itself. We have some character customization. It seems like some of the classes were gender locked. Only the cleric wasn't gender locked, but they had like a lock on it. So that basically means that later on in the game they're probably going to give the option to change your genders for money, most likely, so people can switch genders on the other classes. But let's see. I heard, even though they did a terrible job on like the launch and the registration, you know, we can't take it away from the game itself, right? Because so the game itself, it has like a classical MMO art style, like anime art style, but it gives me a lot of, like, of course, Dragon Nest vibes, but also a lot of Ragnarok vibes, Maple Story vibes, like the characters itself. The combat is nice, though. I have to give credit where it's due. The combat is nice. It has like a dodge button. We have skills, you can see. So it's not like fully tap target. You can actually use your skills without having a full-on target, and you can aim your skills where you want, which could be really good for PvP. But it has like some kind of, like, how can I say, like a soft tap target. Like I can swap tap target to the characters, but you don't have to have a character targeted to use your skills, which I really like. We got a little boss fight going here, you know, a little tutorial. But combat overall is nice. You can, in most of the skills, you can kind of move while attacking. When using normal attack, as you can see, my character is fully moving while attacking, and you have a dodge button to, you know, get out of AoEs. And some of these skills, like, you can kind of like go where you want to, but on some of them you cannot move while attacking. I think it's just like, it depends on your class. I think some classes will have more movement, while some classes don't. I'm playing like the cleric right now. Easy dodge. Hagen. All right, so this is where I got stuck last time. I couldn't get past this one because like the server cap was full, but hopefully this time we'll get through it. All right, awesome. I made it in the game. Now let's get the basic stuff out first. This game is only for Android and iOS. If you want to play it on PC, you can do it like me and play it with BlueStacks in an emulator. And the servers, even though it's global launch, they don't have any European servers. So if you're playing from Europe like me, you guys will have a very high ping, which is fine if you guys are just playing for fun. If you're playing competitive, it might become an issue. So it's like a global launch, but not really, because even though it's in English and it is out for everybody on App Store and iOS, some of the voice acting is not in English, and there's no European servers. So it's like, is it really global launch? Is it really though? Now when it comes to the pay to win, it's full auto. As you guys can see, we're doing everything in auto mode, so you can full auto it just like any mobile MMO these days. This game will have auto. And is it pay to win? Guys, what are we thinking? Is it pay to win? Of course it is. I heard like people have been wailing like crazy already, especially on the first servers. So if you want to like enjoy the game as fullest, with no pay to win, you guys probably should not go to server 1, right? However, if you want to compete with the biggest whales, you probably go to server 1, because people have been wailing like a while in this game. Hopefully we'll unlock the pay to win shop very soon, so I guess I can show you guys some of the stuff in the cash shop, but you can definitely buy everything in this game. I thought it was full auto, man. Where's the auto button? Now the game itself, I gotta give credit where credit is due. The gameplay and the combat and the characters is very well done. Like the combat is well done. The classes having so many different options. Holy Trinity is very good. The dungeons and stuff is very good. But what drags it down again is like the pay to win, is like the art style, like classical MMO that probably they could have done a better job with the graphics. Let's be real, right? There's so much stuff going on. Got a flying mount? Probably a fake flying mount, like NPC flying mount. Fly me from A to B. But you can, it's a full-fledged open world MMORPG, so you will see players like you guys saw earlier. You will see players out in the wild. You will see them while exploring. You will be doing dungeons with them, raids with them, so that it has like everything you're looking for in an MMO, right? So if you're looking for like a full-fledged MMO, this game is definitely it. So we got into an instance right now, solo instance. I wish you could zoom out some more though. I do not like how close up it is to the character. You know me, I like to play like a lot of zoom out. And looking aside from like the issues at the launch and stuff, I think this game could be like a fun it could be a fun game to just play right now, because there's not a lot of like games out there, and for nostalgia reasons, people that played Dragon Nest in the past, it might be a fun experience. But guys, it is extremely pay to win, like extremely. And hopefully I can get to the end games to show you guys after this dungeon. Most likely we can take a look at the pay to win options that we have in the game, because I heard like people have been whaling like insane, like I was talking about earlier on the servers, and got wild combat power already. And some of these type of games, even though they're well made in some kind of aspects, they require pay to win and whales to keep the games afloat, right? Because it's not a AAA game, you know. So the only way for it to survive is through pay to win. Oh my god, there's so many bosses in this. I want to explore the game. Don't keep me in here fighting mobs forever. Alright, this should be the last boss, hopefully. But overall, I like the combat. Like I said, I like the combat. I think that is where the game shines it most, is with the classes and the combat. And there are probably like some cool like outfits and stuff too that you guys can customize. Like you guys can see like the art and the classes. It's like it's anime, you know, anime style, chibi style characters, you know, Ragnarok, Dragon Nest, Maple Story. I definitely have to get better at aiming my skills though, because if the characters you guys see, even though I'm targeted on the enemy, if I'm too far, my skills won't work. Sweet. So we leveled up enough to unlock everything, and we already can see when you reach level 10 that you have a lot of stuff you can already purchase in the game. We have Battle Pass, which gives, what is this? Dragon Jewel, which I'm guessing is an item you need to upgrade. So a lot of Dragon Jewels. And these tokens, Sea Dragon tokens. Okay, so this is the Battle Pass, and then we have, of course, the first purchase, which every generic game has. And then we have this main store. So let's look at the main store. What can you buy in this game? Protection stones, active skill book. So this is an item shop. This is basically what you can actually purchase. And then we have strength runes. So this is for enhancement that you can buy. I'm thinking this is like, yeah, so you can use the pay to win currency for this currency and buy this. And then attack, so you can basically buy a lot of gems to upgrade your stuff, and battle passes. So the game is definitely pay to win, and then you can buy like skins too in the game, which is cool though. I like skins, but overall now that I played it a little bit, even though the combat is good, everything else is very disappointing. Everything from the graphics to the pay to win shop, to the gender lock on some classes. Overall experience is just unoptimized and not good. I don't think it was ready for a global launch at all. I would give it like a 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10. Definitely need better optimization, so the combat is not enough to save it. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys next time.